Hello guys, this is Avcoor and I am doing a little showcase on TIFA and the value that she brings even at a low rank. I will admit, when we look at my overall TIFA build, it is extremely weak, but I did get the Arcanum costume and I did get her weapon at OB1. So I saw Bodhi, which is a very great YouTuber, and he picked up a strap from another guy who actually got in the top 100s using this build. And both of them were pretty weak. So I was like, man, I'm not that great of a Tifa player. I do not have the same resources that everybody else has in order to build their Tifa. I just did not invest in her at the beginning of the game. So as you can see, my weapons are pretty weak. They're not that strong. Like, I don't have the costume Arcanum set for that. I don't have the costume Arcana set for that. I don't even have guide gloves on this account. So overall, it's a pretty weak Tifa. But Tifa does have a lot of strength. She does benefit from very high stats and good limit breaks. And she does have a great assortment of costumes. So when you look at KIRIN's suit, you're looking at boost magic ability potency that comes in handy, and 11 Blade Arcanum. So the thing that makes KIRIN's suit better is the fact that it came with this. That if you have level 2, then you already have like 2 levels of that, and you can really build on that, and she can do a lot of damage. So when I thought about doing this showcase for Tifa, I got really intimidated because overall, my Tifa in its total presentation isn't that great. But when you look at it, if you put some resources into this character, you get a lot out of her. It's amazing what you can do with this character. So for my overall Tifa KIRIN build, I use a lot of magical DPS weapons because I'm trying to raise her magic attack as high as possible. So when you see my magic ability potency, it does sit at 4, which is kind of low, but I wanted more lightning potency and I wanted magic attack. And as you can see, I kind of like went overboard because I was just trying to build as much magic attack as possible for the party. So this build does need support from the limit break weapons. So you have to consider that my performance is based on expensive weapons from other party members. But believe me, if you invested in Tifa, you're gonna blow me out of the water. But if you did not invest in the costume, then there are probably other costumes that you invested in. But so far, I'm actually satisfied with this because it did get me in the top 100. And this is the last 3 hours of the match. So let me show you what Tifa can do in battle. Let me show you in a separate video I'll cut on real quick what Tifa can do. So let me just play that. And you'll see that overall, like, her overall output is really amazing. If you look at how much damage she does, it only gets better once this bar fills. It actually really goes to like crazy levels. So she's gonna really carry us through this. Sephiroth provides support, but it's really just Tifa because you actually need that single target DPS in order to clear the checks. So we're gonna debuff here. We're gonna do 11 Blade Strike. And you see the damage that she does? Absolutely insane. That's absolutely cracked, man. I mean, that's absolutely cracked. I mean, that's really cracked, dude. I didn't really think the strategy was gonna work for me because my Tifa was so weak. But because she got magic ability boost potency, she was just able to like DPS me through this. So of course I will admit that I did max out my Tifa's stream in order to do the damage necessary. And I did take like Bodhi's strategy at the end by finishing off with limit breaks because this is a speed DPS run. But the fact that she can actually do a speed DPS run shows the power of the KIRIN build and her overall usefulness as a character. Because at first I thought like Dolphin Blow would not be as good, but Dolphin Blow turned out to be actually a great skill. So when you look at Tifa and a KIRIN build, yeah, I think it's legit. I think it's no cap legit, man. I mean, I'm actually gonna build this weapon. I'm actually gonna OB6 this weapon at least. I'm probably gonna have to weapon parts it, but it is what it is. I would like to roll one more time to see if I can luck pull one extra copy so I can OB1 it, and then it'll only take 200, 400. It'll take 1,000 weapon parts for me to get it to OB6, and I'll probably stop there. But this is well worth it because if it did this much work for me, then yeah. So guys, relax. If you didn't like really pump up too many resources into your Tifa, then that's okay because her gloves actually raise her magic attack, which is really freaking cool. So yeah, hats off to the team for making such a great costume, and I am glad to have gotten it. But if you want to know more aspects of the strategy, just look at Bodhi's Clear. He did a really good job, and my team is basically a variation of that team. Though I have a stronger Sephiroth on some level, not as strong, but stronger in some aspects. But anyways, if you like my content, hit the like, share, subscribe button. I'll get back to you. Have a great day, and laters.